The movie opens with a man named Finn who's struggling to finish a painting. His friend Jasper stops by and jokes about Finn having zero inspiration. Finn works as a building manager, and his day quickly turns messy when a tenant calls him over to fix a clogged toilet. After grabbing his tools, he heads to her apartment and takes care of it. Later, Finn's girlfriend Callie comes home and surprises him with a set of new paintbrushes. While putting things away in the storage room, Finn notices a hat lying on the floor, hangs it on the door, and runs into Joe, the building's security guard, who offers to help him carry his stuff home. Meanwhile, Jasper is watching dog races, hoping to win some easy money. Unfortunately, he loses the race and storms off in frustration. When Finn gets home, Callie mentions that their neighbor is late on rent again, so she decides to check on him. After knocking and getting no response, she uses her spare key and goes inside. While searching the apartment, she stumbles upon a room that looks extremely suspicious. Cut to Jasper still fuming over his loss, until Callie suddenly shows up and urgently tells Finn and Jasper to come with her. The three return to the neighbor's apartment and enter the strange room together. Inside, they're horrified to find dozens of photos covering the walls, all taken inside their own living room. The pictures show Finn, Callie, and Jasper going about their daily lives. In the center of the room sits a large camera bolted to the floor. They realize the neighbor has been secretly spying on them for months. Then Finn notices something disturbing. One photo shows a lamp knocked over in their living room, even though none of them remember that ever happening. Soon after, Callie leaves for work and accidentally knocks over the same lamp. Shocked, they rush back to the neighbor's place and compare the photo with reality. It's an exact match. That's when they realize the camera isn't taking pictures of the present, it's capturing the future. As they argue over what to do, the camera suddenly prints a new photo, showing a party happening in their apartment, with Callie and Jasper having fun. At first, they think it's all just a prank, so they search the apartment for the missing neighbor. That's when Callie finds a journal. In it, the neighbor describes his experiments with the camera. He writes that he discovered the exact moment of his own death and tried desperately to change the future, but failed. They also learn that the camera automatically takes a photo every night at 8 p.m. The final journal entry was written 1 week ago, and after that, the neighbor completely vanished. Suddenly, Finn remembers something important and rushes back to the storage area. When they open the room where he first found the hat, they make a horrifying discovery. Their neighbor's burned corpse is hidden inside. Back at home, Finn insists they call the police immediately, but Jasper has other plans. After secretly taking the hat from the basement, Jasper argues that they should use the camera to get rich. Finn and Callie strongly disagree, but Jasper convinces them that with enough money, they could finally chase their dream careers. He also points out that in every future photo, they all look happy, especially during the party. To Jasper, that means they've already chosen this path. He warns them not to mess with the future, reminding them that trying to change it is probably what got their neighbor killed. Reluctantly, they agree to test the camera one more time. That night, while the party is happening, Finn sneaks into the neighbor's apartment. At exactly 8 p.m., he takes a photo and compares it to the future image. It's a perfect match. Moments later, the camera prints a new picture. This time, Jasper is holding winning race results, and Finn has completed a brand new painting. Finn realizes he can now use these photos as inspiration to create paintings before they even happen. Excited, he shows the image to Callie and Jasper, and the trio officially decide to work together. The next morning, Callie creates a to-do list and lays down strict rules. To avoid suspicion, they must make it seem like the neighbor is still alive. Finn worries about the body hidden in the basement, but Callie assures him they'll manage by watering the neighbor's plants, replying to his letters, and handling his daily routines. She makes one thing clear. They must follow the photos exactly, because changing the future could get them killed, just like the neighbor. Soon, Callie is regularly visiting the neighbor's place, watering plants and mailing letters. Jasper starts betting on races and winning big, while Finn paints exactly what he sees in the photos. Every night at 8 p.m., they recreate the scene and take another picture, just like the camera predicts. Before long, the future photos become their blueprint for success, helping them make money and advance their careers. But things take a turn when the phone rings in the neighbor's apartment. Finn answers it and hears a voicemail from a woman named Joyce, who says she received the neighbor's letter and is worried about him. As Finn leaves the apartment, Joe the security guard stops him and asks what's going on. Thinking fast, Finn lies and says the neighbor is sick and hospitalized, and that they're simply looking after his place for now. In the next scene, the camera spits out another photo, and this time, Finn is clearly shaken. The picture shows Jasper and Callie kissing, while Finn is in the background, calmly working on a new painting. Jasper immediately insists they recreate the scene exactly as shown. Finn is upset, but when he notices that his future self doesn't look angry in the photo, he reluctantly agrees. When it's time to take the picture, Finn tells them to start kissing while he finishes the painting. He promises to let them know when to stop. Completely focused on his work, Finn loses track of time. When he finally looks up, Jasper and Callie are still kissing. Furious, Finn storms out. Later, when Callie goes to apologize, they discover a new photo waiting for them. This one shows Jasper sitting with his bookie, Ivan. Jasper immediately panics, explaining that Ivan is a very dangerous man who should never be crossed. The next morning, Jasper nervously calls Ivan just to check in, but the call only makes Ivan suspicious. That night, knowing they don't appear in the photo, Finn and Callie leave the apartment and wait in the car while Ivan visits Jasper. While waiting, Finn apologizes to Callie, admitting he was jealous and handled the situation badly. Callie is relieved to hear that Finn cared enough to feel jealous. Inside, Ivan confronts Jasper, demanding to know how he keeps making perfect bets. Jasper claims it's just luck, but Ivan doesn't buy it. He threatens to kill him unless he reveals the truth. Terrified, Jasper admits he has a secret source. At that moment, Finn and Callie rush in with another photo. In it, Finn is painting a semi-nude portrait of Callie, while someone watches them through a window. Assuming the watcher is Jasper, Finn and Callie turn on him in anger. The tension gives Ivan a reason to leave, for now. Finn is still terrified of Ivan, but Jasper reassures him that Ivan doesn't know about the camera yet. Later, Finn begins painting the same image shown in the photo. But when the clock hits 8 p.m., Callie looks up and is shocked to see Ivan himself standing outside the window. Ivan returns with several of his men and threatens them, demanding to know the truth. Left with no choice, Jasper takes Ivan to the neighbor's apartment and reveals the camera and its future photos. Once Ivan sees the proof, he believes everything. But instead of backing off, he takes control. Ivan tells Jasper that from now on, he'll send a man every single day to collect the race results. If Jasper refuses, Ivan will kill him and everyone he cares about. Jasper tries to negotiate a 50-50 partnership, but Ivan laughs it off and offers him just 5% of the winnings. Finn and Callie are clearly disturbed by what they've learned, but Jasper reminds them they have no choice. Ivan is extremely dangerous. He also reveals that Ivan has taken the future photo with him for safekeeping. The next morning, Finn finds himself unable to paint. Without seeing the photo first, he has no idea what to create. Desperate, he tells Jasper to secretly snap a picture of the future photo on his phone before handing it over to Ivan. Finn even threatens to destroy the camera if Jasper refuses. Reluctantly, Jasper agrees. That night, when the camera prints the new photo, Jasper secretly photographs it and sends it to Finn. The image is horrifying. It shows Finn painting a skull. Jasper is shaken, convinced this is a warning sign that something terrible is coming. Later that night, Callie admits she's scared and asks Finn if they'll be okay the next day. Finn reassures her, saying that in the photo, they seem fine. Callie suggests they pack up and leave, but Finn refuses to abandon Jasper. Unbeknownst to them, Jasper overhears the entire conversation. Fearing Ivan, Jasper begins hiding weapons all over the apartment, practicing how to use them in case things turn violent. Soon after, Finn runs into Joe, who tells him he's quitting his security job and starting work as a police officer. Joe hands Finn his new business card, but Ivan's man witnesses the exchange and immediately reports it. When Finn returns home and explains what happened, Jasper reveals he's been preparing for this exact moment. He urges Finn to finish the painting quickly, as 8 p.m. is approaching. That night, Ivan shows up demanding answers about the policeman. Finn tries to brush it off, saying Joe was just saying goodbye and knows nothing about the camera. Ivan doesn't believe him and threatens Callie. In a last-ditch move, Jasper tells Ivan that according to the photo, Ivan is going to die, killed by one of his own men. Curious and uneasy, Ivan goes to check the camera himself and is stunned by what he sees. When Ivan returns, he finds his man already dead. Jasper attacks Ivan from behind and kills him as well. They dump both bodies in the same basement where the neighbor was found. Afterward, the camera prints a new photo showing Jasper surrounded by Ivan's money. Finn suggests they split the cash and leave town, but Jasper and Callie refuse. Later that night, Joyce arrives at their door, demanding answers about the letters she's been receiving from the neighbor. When they claim he moved away, she pulls a gun, forcing them to tell the truth. They show her the journal and the neighbor's body. Joyce explains that the neighbor didn't die because he tried to change the future. It was a tragic accident. She then reveals a photo the neighbor mailed her a week earlier. According to Joyce, the photo will happen tomorrow. The image shows the neighbor's hat, a new painting, and blood splattered across a window. Joyce drops one final bombshell. The neighbor had figured out how to take photos from any point in the future, not just the next day. Jasper asks Joyce if she knows how to take photos from any point in the future. When she says no, Jasper kills her without hesitation and dumps her body in the basement with the others. At this point, he's completely lost control. As Callie helps Jasper recreate the next scene, the camera prints a new photo. This time, it shows Callie having sex with someone. Horrified and humiliated, Callie storms out. Finn is devastated. He blames himself for neglecting their relationship and even shows Jasper the engagement ring he planned to give Callie. But Jasper doesn't care. He suddenly knocks Finn out from behind. When Finn wakes up, he's tied up in the basement, surrounded by dead bodies. Jasper admits he overheard Finn and Callie's plan to leave and says he'll never allow it. Then he locks Finn down there and walks away. Desperate, Finn studies the future photo and notices an object in the image that already exists in the basement. He realizes this is a message from his future self. Searching the neighbor's clothes, Finn finds the keys and escapes. Finn calls Jasper and threatens to destroy the camera with water unless Jasper does exactly what he says. He orders Jasper to hand his gun over to Callie and agrees they'll leave town. Jasper pretends to comply. But when Finn returns home, Jasper attacks him anyway. Just as Jasper is about to kill Finn, Callie strikes Jasper from behind and kills him. She then shows Finn that the future photo has changed. Finn begins painting it, but soon realizes something terrifying. This was always the painting he was meant to make. Nothing has actually changed. Suddenly, Finn notices Callie standing by the window, and the camera takes a photo in broad daylight. Confused, Finn demands answers. Callie finally reveals the truth. The camera doesn't just take photos at 8 p.m., it also takes one every morning at 8 a.m. She discovered this on the very first day in the neighbor's apartment. Since then, she's been secretly using the daytime photos to send messages to her past self, hiding them from everyone else on her future self's instructions. She admits the photo of her sleeping with Jasper was taken months ago. She swapped it with another image to control what Finn would see. Finn then discovers dozens of hidden photos proving Callie had been cheating on him repeatedly. Callie explains she felt ignored as Finn became obsessed with his art. Her plan was to make him jealous, force him to choose her over his work. And it worked. Finn started caring again. Enraged, Finn tries to destroy the machine, but Callie stops him. She says she'll leave herself a note in tonight's photo warning her past self not to get caught. If she succeeds, Finn will never discover the truth, and none of this will happen. Finn refuses. Believing she's saving him, Callie kills Finn. Later, as Callie places the note on the window, Joe arrives. He notices the blood and the message and tells her Finn had called him earlier. Calmly, Callie explains everything, convinced it will all reset once the next photo is taken. Joe arrests her and leads her outside. As they leave, Callie sees the note fall from the window. Panicking, she tries to run back inside, but it's too late. The clock strikes 8 p.m. The camera clicks, exactly matching the original image, with blood on the window and no note in sight. Then shows the camera prints with a blank photo.
And that's the end of the story. I hope you liked it. Comment down below what movies do you like us to recap next. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time.